What is going on, everyone? Thank you guys for tuning to the channel. My name is Robert Ritchie. In today's video, we're going to be talking about ball pythons and whether or not they make a good pet snake. Now, this right here is a Super Mojave ball python. Another name for them is the blue-eye leucistic ball python. This is a full-grown female proven breeder, and as you guys can tell, she's an absolute sweetheart. So in this video, we're going to talk about the pros and cons and whether a ball python is the right choice for you. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, so I'm going to get into a little bit of the basics when it comes to ball pythons. Now, ball python is a species of python that comes from west and central part of Africa. Now, ball pythons in captivity are known for their docileness, but if you encounter one in the wild, obviously you might not act like this because they're not used to being around human contact. But now we're gonna just want to give you guys a little bit of info on the ball pythons, where they come from. Obviously the females do get a little bit bigger than the male. Now this is my chocolate female ball python. She still has some growings to get to, but she is getting on the thick side, as you guys can tell, and it's gonna be bigger than most males will be. Just because they're the ones who carry the eggs, so they do have to have a little bit more fat on them, and they do get a little bit on the longer side as well. Not too bad, right around 4 to 4.5 feet. There are some that get huge, but it's kind of like humans, you know, humans all grow at different sizes. Same thing with ball pythons. One might be 3.5, while the other one's 4.5. One might even hit 5 foot, but that's extremely rare. But anyways, just want to touch up on ball pythons, and we're going to jump right into the pros and cons of ball python. Alright guys, so when it comes to the cons or the bad things about owning ball pythons, what I've noticed, because I talk to a lot of customers, a lot of people, and a lot of them own ball pythons because that's usually the first beginner snake that people start with. So the cons I've noticed with ball pythons are they occasionally go through food strikes. It's not uncommon for a ball python to just stop eating for a period of time. Usually they'll go back on their own, but sometimes they need a little help through some people who know what they're doing. I mean, if you ever have to assist feed your snake because your snake's not eating, always try to go through someone who's more experienced, not more experienced, but has experience, that's what I should say. Has experience with ball pythons, I've done it before, that way you don't injure the snake. The second thing is, I've noticed a lot of people, they'll buy ball pythons, and as you can tell, they don't do a whole lot. Now, I'm just being honest, as you can tell, he's been sitting here for a couple minutes now, literally hasn't moved a muscle. So ball pythons get their name for staying in a ball, so they aren't going to move around a whole lot. So if you want a snake that that you'll see run around the cage and be able to run, like it just likes to move, ball pythons might not be that for you. However, there are some ball pythons that do, like if I have her out for a while, she does like to start to move. But that's one of the things I've noticed with people who own ball pythons. They say they can be a little bit on the boring side. Alright guys, so talking about the pros when it comes to ball pythons. Okay, ball pythons have a lot of colors, right? Colors and patterns, that's pretty much what they're known for. So right here is a chocolate ball python. I can get this chocolate black pastel, chocolate albino, chocolate piebald. I get a whole bunch of colors, different patterns, and that's pretty much what's super cool about ball pythons, and one of the reasons I really like them. Another reason is they're slow moving. So some people might see them as boring, but some people might see them as a good opportunity to get over their fear of snakes. Because I have a store for a lot of parents coming here with their kids, and they're very nervous about them owning a ball python. Once they see how slow moving the ball python is, they're really not that afraid of it anymore. And that, to me, is a good thing. Now, the third thing is, for the most part, they are extremely docile. They do not like to bite. That does not mean they can't bite. I've been bit before. However, it doesn't really happen a whole lot to where a ball python wants to bite me. Usually, it's from a food response. So, it is kind of, for me at least, kind of rare for me to get bit by a ball python. Going into the next good thing. ball pythons are a snake that doesn't get very big, but they get to a decent size where it's impressive. So, I mean, if you want something that gets big but not too big, I would say a ball python's a good snake for you, honestly, because as you guys can see right here, she is not a tiny snake and she's not even done growing yet. Is she gonna get overwhelmingly big? No. So that's a really good thing about ball pythons, and that's what I like about them. Alright guys, that is all it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys did, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe if you guys are new. I hope this video really helped you guys if you guys are wondering getting a ball python. You know, like I said, it really depends if the ball python's right for you. I personally love ball pythons. I don't think I'll ever stop liking them. So, I mean, if you're a kind of person who might think they might get a little boring for you, then maybe it's not the snake for you. But if you're a beginner and you like to, you know, ease your way into things, I think you won't be disappointed with the ball python, especially if you get a beautiful pattern one. So anyways guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. Like I said, like and subscribe. Go in the comment section, let me know what you guys think about the video. If you guys have a full-on conversation, I'll join you guys on that conversation if you guys do the comments. And I'll see you guys next time in another video. Take care.